Here are my audiences. I'm sure most of us have been to a gas station. Whether or not you're a vehicle owner, you have been one. So there are a lot of gasoline out there for purchase. And because I'm a college student, I purchased the lowest price. That contains 10% of ethanol and 90% of gasoline. So what is that? That is biodiesel. Biodiesel is renewable energy that would help the environment and reduce greenhouse gases. So I grew up in a family that loves nature, and we always ask ourselves, what could we do to improve the environment? Well, we felt the answer is near. Biofuel is a alternative fuels that was produced by plant or crops and even cooking oil, and that was converted into usable fuel for our vehicle. So wasn't that sounds good? So what do you have to do to get all these fuels? Do you need to get a new engine? Well, according to Professor Dennis over at Agriculture and Engineering Department over at NDSU, if you have a diesel engine car, you don't need a conversion. Any diesel would able to be pumped into your car and you could run smoothly. What about normal cars like my car and maybe your car? Well, for now we could only use 10% of ethanol and 90% of gasoline. But it's all available in the US, any gas station that you want to go. And how does that concern me? Or maybe you? Well, according to US Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, in 2011, 28% of greenhouse gases were emitted from transportation, 33% from electricity, while 70% of the electricity produced by burning fossil fuel and natural gases. 20% were from the industry that burns fossil fuel for energy. So as you know, climate change were caused by global warming. And according to EPA again, our Earth is actually warming up over the past century. And it will only continue to rise over several hundred of years in the future. There will be more floods, more drought, and even extreme weather heat, like during summer months, and cold weather during the winter months. But what could we do as a vehicle owner? And there are some suggestions from the EPA side, which they say, buy smart. Well, you want to buy a vehicle that has fuel efficiency and emits low gas greenhouse. Some of the options would be electric car, and some would be hybrid cars. And if you have a fuel flex vehicle, which they call it FFV, you could actually have some gasoline from the gas station, which is called the E85, that contains 85% of ethanol. So well, is there a benefit? Yes, of course, it's cheaper. And some of the benefits are directly related to this and some are indirect. But according to Obama administration, renewable energy like biofuel would help the environment, would help to protect the environment and safe environment. And at the same time, it will also reduce the oil import from foreign country, which in another word, we'll call it less dependency, which will put us into a better financial status in the future. So what could one person do? But if we could create awareness that's strong enough, we could make changes. At least what we could start doing now is realize and act. It's not too late. But when you're thinking of purchase your new vehicle, or when you were at the gas station, think biofuel. Thank you.